Hello, welcome to week 3 of Introduction to Professional Writing. Let's go over this week's resources and assignments. To start off, there's some tutorial videos to look at, 2 of those, and also a tutorial on APA DOI instructions, so how to document sources correctly. Understanding your audience is a chapter in our electronic textbook. If you click on that, it'll take you right to our textbook. Just wanted to look at a few things here. This chapter, you'll find ways to analyze your audience's needs, attitudes, expectations, and use of documents. So that's always a good choice when you're a writer, to understand your audience, because that's the person who wants to be able to, you want them to be able to read your document and understand what you're trying to say. So it also talks about ways of using inclusive language so people can understand what you're saying, even if they're from different races or cultures, or if they're different genders, and describe strategies for writing for multicultural audiences. So it's good to read over this chapter. And let's go back to this is an article, a journal article. It's good to look at. It's actually, you need to look at it, because the one discussion board posting that we have this week is it's based on the first week's discussion that you had about responding to Mr. Todd Riley about the fact that he couldn't get credit because he was underage. And this just talks a little bit about good solutions, good ways to respond to them. And there's the article here, and it asks you to read pages 74 to 79 in that, and also apply what you read to some of these questions here, and also to describe a situation that you had when possibly you had to give someone bad news. I mean, what actual techniques or styles did you use to try to appease the person that was reading the letter? How was it a good approach that was apathetic and helpful and did the job and didn't create problems? The best writing in business is, if you have bad news, you want to deliver the news in a way that you don't lose a customer, if you want to keep the customer, because a lot of times you can write it in a way that works well for the company. So look over that and work on that. That's your discussion. The one assignment, your next major assignment, is a bad news message. So this all ties into this, and the instructions right here on this PDF. In this situation, you're a founder of a computer store named Supermicro, and you sell computers, and one of your customers is saying that her Dell 300 laptop computer does not work anymore. So she's asking for a free replacement, basically, but you have to tell her that the 1-year warranty has expired, and that she didn't purchase an extra 3-year warranty, which she could have done for $40. Because of that, it's a bad news situation. But however, you can inform her that perhaps you can offer her a discount, inform her on services, inform her of the ability that your company has to fix the laptop probably, and offer some pricing, perhaps offer a discount. The same could be said, maybe you could offer a discount on a new laptop if that's necessary. Just good business practices that will help keep her as a customer. Also, I think it's a good thing to do. If I was writing it, I would say that they're usually good laptops, and that's why you sell them. But occasionally, like most machines, they do require some servicing. So ask her to bring it in to your company, and you have to explain why she's not going to be able, why your company, you're not going to be able to replace it for free, and then explain what can be done. There are ways actually that you can fix a lot of computer problems just by doing it's your own kind of work on the internet, so there might be a solution that way that you can find. However you want to write it, it's up to you. But you want to have good business practices, make it polite, pleasant, and try to keep her as a customer. Option 2, there's 2 options for this, and the other one is you're actually, a provost of Johnson College, that's how you're writing, and you've decided not to renew your contract with Leo. So you're writing to Mr. Kurzweil, which we've talked about before, and just informing him that you will not be renewing the contract, and just, you still want to, let them down easily. Just say that you appreciated their service, and the system just doesn't supply the college with everything that the college needs, and that hopefully you can do business later on together. Just a nice way to respond. Some strategies to consider. Here's some information if you click on a line for that. I did want to click on this because it shows both of these letters, whichever option you choose, should be in this block form. So you want to follow this exact formatting to get all the points on the rubric. And oh, 200, 400 words in length, so it's not real long, but you do want to make it at least 200 for sure, because you want to make sure you have some all the facts that you need to present, and make a nice introduction and a nice conclusion as well. The due date is the end of this week, Sunday, 11:59 p.m. You want to write it as best as you can. Make it a finished, polished letter as best you can, and then I'll offer feedback and give you one more chance to write a final draft on it. The only other thing I want to do is show you the rubric, which is helpful. If you click on that, it's actually down here. There might be another way to get to it, but this is how I use it. So this is how I'm going to grade it. Uses block format. A buffer statement's presented. So buffer statement is, thank you for your business. We appreciate your business. Things like that to kind of appease the reader. Clear explanation for the denial. Sentences are readable. Vocabulary is appropriate. Tone's appropriate. Paragraphs are unified. Paragraphs are coherent, short, and readable. So definitely keep your paragraph short. You might want to bullet point something or a few things, pricing, things like that, to make it very readable. Clear contact information at the end is a good idea, and then there's punctuation and your words and sentence accuracy to make sure you do that and have a good polished piece. So I think that does it for this week. Let's have another great week. I'll grade, look over your last assignment this week and get it back to you as soon as I can. And again, let's have a good week, and I look forward to seeing your papers.